Hello and good morning to all. Welcome to your computer class. It is the fifth part of our fourth chapter, MS Access, and this could be the last theory portion also where I'll discuss all the remaining concepts. So now let's begin. Till now in this chapter we have discussed about what is this term database, then we have discussed about this term MS Access, table structure, creating tables, entering data, editing records. Now today we have to discuss about these remaining two concepts, that is editing fields and editing the table structure. So first let's open our book and let's see what are the remaining concepts. First we have to read them from the book and then one by one we have to discuss all these concepts practically. Let's start. So till now we have discussed about the basic concepts. So let me scroll down this page and then we will start with our today's concepts. So we have discussed these few topics. So let me quickly just turn on all these pages and let's move to our today's concept. So like we have discussed about the primary key field in the previous class where I have told you about this primary key concept. Then next we have discussed about these few think and answer tables. Then I have discussed like how you can enter data in your table in MS Access. Then there's a very simple exercise that we have to do first. And this you might have got in the group, I think so, and you might have solved this one. So let's quickly see what are the questions and let's quickly solve them. So our first question is, it is not necessary to specify a data type for a field which while creating a table in design view. So it is saying that while you are creating a table in design view, is it not necessary to specify the data type? So our answer would be false. Well, it is necessary to define the data type, because if you will not define the data type, in that case by default it will consider the type as text. Well, let's suppose you were carrying the currency values or some numerical values in somewhere, and if you will not define the type, it will be of text type, then you will not be able to perform the related calculations. Then our second is, data is entered in design view. So they are asking, do we enter data in the design view? Well, the answer will be false, because generally whenever we are typing something in our MS Access, that data is generally entered in the data sheet view. Fine, so always keep this in your mind that whenever you are typing something, you enter your data in the data sheet view only. Then our question number 3, a collection of records make up a field. It is saying that a collection of records is make a field. Let's have a look in our table first. A table is something like this, where these are fields. These are fields. So when we combine multiple fields, it create a row. When we combine the cells of multiple fields, it create a row, that is a record. So it means here they are writing the completely reverse statement. They have said that a collection of record makes a field. So it is false. A collection of field make a record. So here our correct answer will be false. Then fourth point, field grid area is used to specify the field name and its data type. So they are saying that field grid area is used to specify field name and its data type. It must be true. So our first three are false and last one is true. Now let's move to our today's concept first. So there they are saying like today we have to discuss first like how you can edit records in your table. Editing records in our table. Well, editing record means suppose you are entering something and in the middle of that data, suppose you have to change a particular record, like you have to remove a row, you have to enter something. We have discussed this already. Let's skip this part first. Like this one we have to discuss. Yes, editing fields in a table. Well, most of the parts we have already covered. Well, it is editing fields in our table. Editing field means suppose you are creating a table, you have created some fields, and now let's suppose you have to add a new column in that, or you have to change the type of a particular column, or you have to insert a new column in the middle. So for all these we can use this concept of editing fields in our table. So it is saying that you can add or delete fields in a table while working in data sheet view. जब हम लोग डेटा शीट व्यू पे वर्क करते हैं तो वहाँ से हम लोग अपने टेबल में फील्ड्स को ऐड या रिमूव कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ऑल्सो ऐड फील्ड्स इन बिटवीन एग्जिस्टिंग फील्ड्स. हम लोग किसी एग्जिस्टिंग फील्ड में भी एक न्यू फील्ड को ऐड कर सकते हैं. अब देखो कैसे हम लोग फील्ड्स को ऐड करेंगे. स्टेप 1, राइट क्लिक ऑन द कॉलम हेडर. सबसे पहले क्या करना है हम लोगों को, कॉलम हेडर पर राइट क्लिक करना है. वेयर न्यू कॉलम इज टू बी इंसर्टेड, जहाँ पे नया कॉलम इंसर्ट करना होगा वहाँ पे राइट क्लिक करेंगे एंड देन वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट इंसर्ट फील्ड ऑप्शन. व्हेन यू विल डू सो, a shortcut menu will appear, a menu window will appear, and there you can type your field name. It will be something like this. Second is deleting a field. Now let's suppose by mistake you have created an extra column and you have to remove that. Let's talk about a scenario. Suppose I was storing some data in a table, fine, where I've created some columns, like one column was for students, second was roll number, then let's suppose by mistake I have created one more column for roll number. So because in our table I have created two roll number columns, now I have to remove one. So for that also I can use this concept of editing field. So here I will use this deleting a field option. What I have to do, first we have to click on the column header, then we have to select the delete option. Fine, we have to click on the column header and then we have to select the delete option by right clicking on it. And then next is editing a table structure. Well, here editing a table structure means modify something in our table. Here modification means adding something or modifying a few fields or inserting a few rows. A table once created can be modified easily, even if the data is inserted in it. You can add new data fields to the existing table or remove unwanted data fields from the table. So for that we have to open this design view from the view group of the home tab. So as I'll show you just now. What we need to do is, first of all, step 1, select the field name before which you want to add a new field. Fine. So first of all you have to select that particular field name where you have to insert your new row. Fine. And then click on this option that will be available in the design tab. Then enter the new field name. You have to enter the name of new column, and then in the data type column select the data type of that particular field. That's it. You have successfully created a new field in your table. Then next is deleting a particular field. Now let's suppose you have created a field by mistake. You have created an extra column in your table and you want to remove that column. So for that you can use the delete rows option available in the design tab. That's it. And after that our last concept is closing MS Access. Well, for closing MS Access, what we can do, the easiest method I will suggest you, that is you have to press Alt plus F4, or you can click on this file menu, you can select close from there, or from the title bar only you will get this window control button, that is this cross symbol. You have to click on this and it will automatically close your MS Excel. Well, when you will close this MS Excel, if in case you have any unsaved table or something, then it will prompt you to save your work, or else your all work will be deleted. Now let's have a look at the tip section. So they have given some work, let's skip this part. Let's go to the summary section now. Here our first point is, first summary. Database is an organized collection of related data values in such a way that they can be used to generate useful information. So what is a database? In easy words we can say that database is a collection of organized data values where we can store our data in a collective format. Then let's read our second point. Our second point is, a computer based application used to create, store and manipulate database is called database management system, or DBMS in short. Then our third point is, tables are the basic components of database management system. Well, whenever you are working with any database application, you generally have to work with all the tables only. The next point is, query is a database component that extracts or retrieves the specific information from one or more tables of the database that satisfies a given criteria. It means whenever you are working with a table and you have to work with a particular situation. Fine, let's suppose you have to edit your data, or while you are working on your table you have to apply a certain conditions. For that you will use the concept of queries. Well, this queries is not a part of your syllabus for now, so for this we are skipping this part, but don't worry, in coming classes or in the senior classes you will read this concept. Then next is forms. Well, this form generally act as a user interface that can be used to edit, enter or view your data, or generally search your records while you are working on a single record. Then next is report. Whenever you are working with a table and you have to print something, for printing your tables you can use the report feature of MS Access. And then the most important point, that is whenever you will create a MS Access table, in all the tables you must have a field that will carry some unique values, and that unique field will be termed as your primary key field. Fine. So always keep one thing in your mind, that whenever you are creating a table in MS Access, you have to create this primary key field option. Fine. So this was all about the theory portion of this chapter. So by now we have finished everything. The related portion of the practical, the related concepts of the theory, and only this much is the part of this chapter that we have to do in MS Access. There is one more chapter in your book that is all about the queries and reports and forms. That part is not a part of your syllabus, so we will not discuss that chapter. After this chapter, there is one most important chapter for you all, that is cloud computing. So in the next class, we will discuss about that chapter, cloud computing. But for now, let's have a quick revision by some practical options. So let's move to our MS Access application. So what we will do right now, first of all, we have to press Windows plus R, that will open run prompt, and then from this run prompt you have to open something. You have to type here MS Access. You have to type here MS Access, and then you have to press either enter key or you have to click on OK button. It will open the MS Access application quickly. Or one more option that we can do is the second most thing, you can click on the start button, you can go to MS Office, and then from there you can click on this MS Access option. Fine, so there you have two options. You can use any one of these as per your wish, but I will suggest you to use this first one. So I have pressed the Windows and R shortcut key just now. I am writing MS Access. I have pressed the enter key. It will take a few seconds and then the application will start. Fine, so here we have this application. So now we have to open our table first of all. So yes, here we need to click on this blank database option, and after clicking on this, next what we have to do is we have to double click on it. So when you will do so, this window will appear. In this window you have to write your table name. So for example, right now I am creating a database for sales, so I have written sales. Fine, then we will click on this create button. So let me write this term sales first here. I have written sales, and then I will click on this create button, and that's it. The table will appear in a minute. Fine, so we have created a table just now. Now we have to design this table, so I am showing you how you will do so. You have to right click on it, and then you have to select design view. Here it will ask for the table, so I am creating a table for products for now. So I have written product. Click on OK. The table will appear. In this table, I am creating my first field as product ID, so I have written Pro ID. That can be termed as or considered as product ID, and then I am considering the data type as auto number. Then next is product name, so I am writing pro name. Fine. Suppose we are creating a table. Suppose we are creating a table for our particular company, where company is having product number, product name, then cost of that product, then quantity. Fine. Suppose these many fields they do have, and then let's suppose there's one more field of location, like in which location or in which branch they are carrying that particular goods. Fine. So that's why I'm creating some fields over this side. So I have created this name. So name is of short text. Then next is cost. So I'm writing cost. So I've written P cost. Well, this cost will be of currency type, so we will select the data type as currency. Then next is quantity. So I'm writing QTY for now, and that will be number type, and we will not use auto number for that, neither currency. We just have to select the number option. And then at last is location. So location ke liye I am using location full keyword, and then it is of long text. Fine. So right now we have designed this table, and now we have to make this particular field as our key field. So we have to right click on this. Then as you can see that by default it is a primary key field. So you have to right click on it, and you have to click on primary key field to make it a primary field. Fine. So we have successfully designed this table. Now let's open this table in fill cell data. Double click on it, click on yes, and save it, and that's it. You will get it here over this side. So now I'm writing some names, like our first product is a keyboard. Let the cost be 450 rupees. Suppose in our inventory we have right now 90 rank keyboards, and these are in Lucknow for now. Similarly, let's suppose our second is mouse. Suppose it's a very simple mouse of 50 rupees. We have such 100 mouse in our country, in our company, and these are in the location of Kanpur. And then next, suppose our next product is, let's say, monitor. Well, monitor will be a bit costly one, so it is of 6,000 per piece. and let's suppose we have 79 monitors such, and these are also in Kanpur, so I have written Kanpur. Fine, and now let's make our last product. So here our last product is UPS. So let the cost of a UPS be 5,000, and we have such 7 UPS only in our company, and that is in Lucknow. Fine, so now let's suppose you have successfully created a table. Now once you have created your table, suddenly you realize that you don't want to show this location field in your table. Suddenly you realize that you don't want to show this location in your table. आपको लोकेशन वाले कॉलम की ज़रूरत नहीं है अपने टेबल में, आपको उसको रिमूव करना है. एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस वी नीड अ न्यू कॉलम. इसकी जगह पे हम लोगों को एक नया कॉलम चाहिए, दैट इज़ अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव. लाइक कि जो पर्सन सेल कर रहा है ये सारा का सारा सामान, उसका नेम क्या है, मान लो हम लोग को वो यहाँ पे एंटर करना है. तो क्या करेंगे भाई, आएंगे इस पे, राइट क्लिक करेंगे. Fine, you will get this delete field option, click on it, and that's it, the field will be deleted automatically. And then for creating a new field, right click on your table name, go to the design view, create a new field here, and that's it. That's it. Save करा, वापस से टेबल को ओपन करा, and as you can see that we got this field over this side. Now let's suppose we have to remove this one also, तो right click करा इस पे हम लोगों ने. ठीक है, वी हैव टू ऑप्शंस. बट वी आर यूजिंग द फर्स्ट वन राइट नाउ. राइट क्लिक करा इस पर, डिलीट फील्ड वाले ऑप्शन पे चलेगा, डिलीट हो गई है फील्ड. सपोज टेबल में यूपीएस नहीं चाहिए था भाई, तो यहाँ पर राइट क्लिक करा हम लोगों ने यूपीएस वाली फील्ड पे और इसको डिलीट कर दिया. सो लाइक दिस यू कैन चेंज योर टेबल स्ट्रक्चर ऑल्सो. तो आज बस हम लोगों को इतना ही पढ़ना था कि टेबल का हम लोग स्ट्रक्चर कैसे मॉडिफाई करते हैं, जहाँ पे हम लोग ये सीखने वाले थे कि हम लोग यहाँ पे नई रोज को कैसे ऐड करेंगे, लाइक रोज कैसे ऐड करना है, कॉलम को कैसे ऐड करना है, प्लस इनको रिमूव कैसे करना है. तो आप शो यू एवरीथिंग. वी हैव डिस्कस अबाउट दिस एडिशन एंड रिमूवल ऑफ ऑल द कॉलम्स एंड रोज. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट दिस चैप्टर. नाउ इन आवर नेक्स्ट क्लास वी हैव टू स्टार्ट अ न्यू चैप्टर. दैट चैप्टर विल बी क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग. It's a very interesting and a very simple chapter, very small chapter. So be prepared for that and revise all the concepts of this chapter, and be prepared because might be in the coming classes you may have some assessments also. So for that you have to go through all the concepts very properly, and especially in the theory portion. Thank you students. Stay safe, stay healthy and keep learning. Ink तो visible होगी नहीं, अब होगी. Stay safe, stay healthy and keep learning, and thank you all for watching this video. Over this side you will get your playlist, and over this side you will get your previous class video. Thank you students and have a nice day.